I'm gonna try my drink now.
Oh, can you pass me mine?
Damn, your arm's broken or what?
No, I mean, you should have seen me try to put it over there.
I'm awaiting your reaction.
Tasty. Oh, let's start. It's very tart.
No, it's tart. Okay, I'll try mine now.
I feel like it tastes weird.
Fuck off. What do you mean?
Try that.
Why are you making that face?
I don't like it.
I think it's good.
It tastes weird. Yeah, it's a weird aftertaste. I don't like it.
Well, maybe it's because it was supposed to be strawberry, and you don't like strawberries, so I had to DIY. Do you want to try mine?
No, I don't like strawberry.
You don't like it enough to even try it?
No, I hate strawberries.
Because I think it's delicious. Damn, you're not even going to lie and act like it was okay. Wow.
You didn't even like that one that much.
Y'all have no taste. Do you not like ginger beer?
I do, but it's just... That was weird.
I think this is delicious, and y'all are haters.
I'll just sit here and drink my raspberry lime seltzer.
I mean, you're
It's
welcome.
pretty tasty.
You're welcome for giving you that as well. I mean, I didn't make it, but...
Vodka gives me headaches anyway.
Well, I have a whole gallon or not a gallon of Tito's to go through.
That's fine.
Okay, I think it's delicious, so I just think maybe it's not supposed to... Can I try it, actually? Why am I... Not yours. Fuck that. I want the other one. Okay, here I go. It definitely does taste different with the raspberry, but I still like it.
It's like the aftertaste is weird.
You might not like the simple syrup in it.
Maybe. Maybe that's it.
That could be. Because simple syrup has, like, I don't know, a lingering taste. You can sometimes really taste it and things. Okay, are we going to start?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you know what I realized that we didn't do last week?
What?
We didn't say who was who.
Oh.
I don't know if people know our voices like that.
Oh.
So, making a mental note.
Okay. This is going to be good.
But it's funny.
My pee-pee dance is funny.
I just feel like sometimes you shouldn't be in charge of the editing because you have full power of what's removed, and I thought that was hilarious.
I asked you first. I kept the Jason thing.
Yeah, because that was funny.
Yeah, and you were wrong.
I was very wrong, yes. I can admit that.
I will do it now.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I know.
But from watching the movie, I feel like it was almost more aggressive than that. Like, not faster, but, like, aggressive. Like, only, like,
that was weird.
More aggressive. No, seriously, I just watched it last night.
I wish everybody could have seen her face just now. Cause
I'm just saying. It was very aggressive in the movies, and I think that was a directorial mistake. Because the slow had all the vibes of, like, ooh, he's coming to kill you. Yeah. The fast, too much. 270s for me. Or was it 80s?
I think it's 80s.
It's 280s for me. If we did this in 2022, I would be like...
It's so bad.
No, I feel like it's dramatic.
So bad.
You don't think that's dramatic?
No.
Okay, fuck off. That's fine. Anyways, we're here.
We're here.
In the cat room, a.k.a. the studio.
Yep. For now.
For now.
Until we move it to our place.
Yeah, then I'm going to have to drive to you. Sucks for me. I really like not having to leave my apartment.
It's like 10 minutes away from you.
Yeah. But it's 2022 and gas prices be like...
That's true. You're not wrong.
That's okay, though.
Cameron's car is ridiculous.
Is it really bad?
It's so bad.
How bad?
He just put $40 in it 2 days ago, and he already has to get more gas.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I get gas like once a week.
Me too. All about that gas mileage, yo.
Yeah, he's got an irresponsible Mustang.
Mm-hmm. And I told him when he got it, I said, the gas is sucky, and it sucks in the winter. And guess what?
You're right and you're right.
Yep.
You are right and you are right. In the winter, I'm always like, will he get to his location or will he veer off the road? And we'll never hear from him again.
Yep. Me too.
So I'm pretty glad the winter is over. So we don't have to worry about him being in a ditch somewhere.
Well, unless he falls asleep.
Which is a whole other issue that we have.
Love you, Cameron.
Yeah, but you really probably have narcolepsy. I'm going to need you to make an appointment for a sleep study. We only say this because we care. Okay, we're off topic. We never even got on the topic, but we're off topic.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is Morgan. That's my voice. Get used to it. Learn it. Remember it, because I'm not good at remembering to say it.
And this is Meara.
Are you sure
It
it's not
is me.
Meara?
No. It is me, Meara.
Meara. Meara and Morgan in the cat room.
And we are Mysteriosities.
Well, you really did not want to wait for me to join in on that one at all.
You want me to do it again?
You did no dramatic pause.
Okay.
Okay.
We are...
Mysteriosities. Oh, that was not in unison. We did really good the first episode.
The first episode, and then it went to shit.
Okay,
after.
can we do it one more time?
One more time,
Okay, but we just have to believe. I want you to, like, you know how, have you seen those TikToks where people close their eyes and they do the numbers?
No.
And, oh, okay, fuck you. But, like, it's, like, supposed to be, like,
it's like when
trusting each other.
They do those things on SNL, those skits where they try to match what they're each other saying, and they're, like, watching their mouths.
Yeah, we need to trust each other. We're doing it one more time. Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay.
We are Mysteriosities.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
shit. We're keeping that one.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So you've been really hyping up your topic for days.
Yeah, because I like being the one that has a surprise.
Yeah,
but I hate surprises.
I was gonna say, for the
myself.
person who just complains about me changing topics so that you don't know
well,
it.
because everybody's like, they know that I hate surprises and secrets, and they're like, guess what? I have a surprise. And I'm like, what is it? And they're like, I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm like,
okay,
fuck
but
you.
I don't really feel like I did that to you. I was just like, oh no, I changed my topic.
Yeah.
I wasn't
That's
like
true.
rubbing it in. I was
You
just
weren't.
like, yeah, I didn't think that was a good starter one, so I changed it.
Yeah. You weren't. It was like the day before that I knew it was different.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, whatever, I'll find out tomorrow.
And then you found out.
So, do you want to know what this
I
topic
do.
is?
I do want to know. I'm really excited to find out.
Do you want to hear it from me, or do you want to see my notes?
I want you to say it.
Okay. Ghost ships.
Okay, I love a ghost ship.
And how crazy is it with what we've been talking about recently?
Oh yeah.
And I picked that before we started talking about all this, the pirate stuff.
We've been talking about pirates for a long time.
I know, isn't that
Okay,
crazy?
not that long of a time, but it feels like a long time.
No, but it's so crazy.
I
I
love a ghost
saved
ship.
a sound clip that I sent to Alex about my topic just so that I could show you later.
Okay.
But yeah, so you ready to hear about some ghost ships?
I'm
I have two.
ready. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I'm ready. Also, you know how I was saying we're going to have repeats?
Yeah.
I definitely saw some ghost ships when I was like looking up topics. I didn't put one on my list, but I did
had
see some.
one, but then it wasn't that long, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to add a second one because both of them are pretty short.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just do ghost ships with a S.
Plural.
Plural.
Not one ship, but two ships.
Two ships.
Okay,
One is in the late 1800s, and the other is... Well, she literally just spit her strawberry out. I watched it.
It just fell
And
out
now
of
it's
my
going to
mouth.
stain your...
My pants are already
sweatpants.
stained because I accidentally rubbed makeup off on them, and I thought that they would come out in the washing machine, and then it didn't. See?
Yeah. Sure didn't.
That's fine.
That was so funny. It was just like, bloop.
It went bloop. Okay.
Okay, so, in case you didn't know, a ghost ship can be one of two things. Either a phantom ship with undead or paranormal crew, like the Black Pearl.
I so knew that you were going to say the Black Pearl. I knew. I mean, obviously, like, what other, like, reference are you going to make?
Or like
but...
Flying Dutchman, that's another one.
Okay, yeah. That's a pretty good, like, in SpongeBob.
I don't watch SpongeBob.
Okay.
And then, or a ship found with dead crew or no crew, which is what we will be talking about.
Oh my god, now I wonder if you are going to bring up something that's on my list.
You probably.
Oh, I'm really curious.
So do you want to just go from one to one, or do you want me to prequel, like, oh, so this is the ship and this is the ship, and then we'll go into depth?
I want you to do that one.
Okay. So I have two ships.
Yes, you said that.
The Mary Celeste and the Ourang Medan.
Oh, okay.
I looked up how to say it. Are you proud of me?
You did it so smoothly.
Thanks.
It was not like that time that I had Google Translate open on my phone and then I clicked it.
Pretty proud of myself. So, anyway, so let's get started on the history of the Mary Celeste first, because it's the earlier one.
Okay, I'm ready.
So the ship was originally christened the Amazon once it was finished being built. It was renamed after it suffered from like many mishaps. So the first captain of it died mysteriously of some illness, just randomly.
R.I.P.
And then it got into a collision with another ship in the English Channel. So they're like, you know what? Let's change the name.
You know, I kind of wonder how you are to collide with another ship. How do you not see that ship coming?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're on the highway driving 60 miles an hour. You're a huge ship. Don't you just feel like you have time?
Yeah, but they don't have, like, the turning capabilities. And the English Channel is rather narrow, right?
Yeah. I guess, it's pretty narrow.
So that's when they're like, okay, let's rename this ship. So they called it the Mary Celeste.
I think it's funny that they were like, the name change will do it. Mm-hmm. It'll be fine now.
The other one has something to do with the name, too. But I'll get to that later.
I wonder why they're making that assumption.
So then once all the shit with the Mary Celeste happened, it would be owned by different owners. So after the event that I'm going to talk about, it never has like a specific owner after
just
that.
Just like
for 12 years.
The potions position at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry after Tom Riddle was not allowed to have the position, and then they could never keep one ever again.
Exactly, it's cursed.
I think I said potions, but I meant Defense Against the Dark Arts. Please.
And you know what? I knew what you meant.
And I know what I'm talking about. Please don't think I don't. I do, I promise.
She knows more than anybody.
Thank you. I'm very good at Harry Potter trivia.
And so, anyway, the Mary Celeste set sail on November 7th, 1872, heading from New York to Italy. Genoa, Italy.
Why did you laugh at that?
Because I can't say it. Genoa.
Why didn't you look it up?
I did, but I couldn't remember how to say it. So this was like a cargo ship. It was carrying 1,700 barrels of alcohol, which happened to be a poisonous form of denatured alcohol, which will come into the story in a little bit because of the theories.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Well, good, because I looked it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, not you saying that, like, oh, it's just this thing.
Are you ready for
obviously.
this? Thank you, Wikipedia. You're my life source.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Denatured alcohol is ethanol that has additives to make it poisonous, bad tasting, foul smelling, and nauseating. It's often used for like alcohol burners and camping stoves.
Okay.
Back in the 1800s, you know?
Yes, I understand.
Pretty important. So the crew was made up of Captain Briggs, and then his first mate's name was Albert Richardson, and then there were 6 other crew members.
Only 6?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That's not very many.
And Briggs brought his wife, Sarah, and his 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, because he didn't want to leave them at home.
Yeah, but haven't you heard you're not supposed to bring women on ships?
Bad luck. Elizabeth Swann.
Okay, that's also like just a superstition having nothing to do with Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm just saying. That's what happens.
Okay, thank you. You're right.
So, just to kind of explain a little bit about Captain Briggs, he was a devout Christian, and he was known for abstaining from alcohol. So this comes into play a little later when we talk about the theories. And also, he told his crew at the beginning that he would never abandon ship unless he deemed it absolutely necessary.
Seems like a weird thing.
I know. I thought that was weird
too. Hello, we're just taking a voyage. We're bringing this alcohol from point A to point B, and I will never abandon ship.
But he was known as like a really loyal guy. Like, super loyal to his team, his crew.
I am loyal as fuck, and I will never abandon ship.
And then his first mate, Albert Richardson, was selected by Briggs himself because he felt that if something happened to him, then Richardson could take over.
Briggs, by the way, is like a really good captain name.
It is. It reminds me of, what's that guy's name on Pirates of the Caribbean?
Are you talking about
Gibbs.
Barbossa? Oh,
Gibbs.
I was like, his B names. We're not taking that transition.
Gibbs was not a captain, but he was a pirate.
And also, Brig is like the jail in a pirate ship or any ship, really.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Take them to the brig.
I didn't know that.
That's in every single Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Well, I must not have watched the subtitles.
Okay.
Must have missed that.
Sure.
So eventually, on December 4th, there was another ship just cruising around, doing what they do.
As one does, yes.
Called the Degradia.
Degradia. Love it.
And it saw the Mary Celeste just kind of floating out there. They're like, that's weird.
Just floating out in the water.
What's going on? And it was only a month after they set sail, too. So the Degradia was a Canadian brigantine. Do you know what a brigantine is?
No.
I didn't either, so I looked it up again.
Okay.
It's a 2-masted sailing vessel with a fully square-rigged foremast and at least 2 sails on the main mast.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the Degradia was named after a Latin phrase, by the grace of God. So once they saw the Mary Celeste, they're like, what's going on? We're going to investigate.
We're going to check this out really quickly. You got to get the little rowboats and just go on over there.
There was nothing wrong with the ship. It didn't look like there was any damage. There was a little bit of water that had collected, like in the actual ship area, but nothing crazy.
Right, and water does that when you're in the ocean.
But they're like, this is completely seaworthy. Like, there's no reason why.
No reason to abandon ship.
Exactly. So, and there was plenty of food and beverages on board.
All that liquor that you can't drink.
Yeah. But they said there was no captain, no crew.
Briggs was gone.
Briggs was gone.
Albert was out of the
building.
building.
Was gone. The little girl and the wife, gone. Nobody was on there. So, they found that the ship's papers and the chronometer was missing. Do you know what a chronometer is?
No.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh my God, you're so knowledgeable.
I did my research.
Oh my God, I can tell.
Because I don't know a lot about ships.
No, me neither.
First time I was on a boat was last summer.
I remember. I was there.
You were there.
You were like, whoa, I have to step from the dock onto the boat.
I was
I'm
so
not
nervous.
Sure about
I was like,
that.
I'm going to die. I'm going to slip and fall and crack my head, and I'm going to die.
To be fair, they do, it kind of like bops and it gets like further away.
I have
from
the
dock.
worst balance, too.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So, anyway, a marine chronometer is a precision timepiece that is carried on a ship and employed in the determination of the ship's position by celestial navigation. So, it's basically like a fancy compass to help them navigate the wide open seas.
A fancy compass. You gotta have one of those.
It's true. And there was mixed reports when it came to the lifeboat. Some reports say that there was a lifeboat that was still there, but then others say that there wasn't one and it was gone. So we don't know about the lifeboat situation.
Interesting.
Some lore also states that there was blood on the ship, but most of them say, nah, that's not true.
Okay, so we're gonna go with nah.
Yeah,
then probably.
Somebody was just like capitalizing on the weirdness of it, and they're like, "Oh, there was blood. Somebody got on and killed him."
Could be.
So anyway, the crew of the Degradia sailed the Mary Celeste for 800 miles to shore, and at the time,
wait, they sailed it to shore?
Yeah,
like they hooked themselves up to it,
yeah,
and they just
800 miles.
Oh, that seems like a lot of work.
Exactly. Which is why people are like, that's weird. Why'd they do that?
So that it's not bobbing around in the middle of the ocean? What do you mean?
Well, yeah, but why did they go all those lengths for something like that? But
so it's not bobbing around in the middle of the ocean? What do you mean?
But during this time, British law states that if you bring back a ship, if you salvage the ship, then you get money for it. So.
Okay.
This was when people were like, this is kind of suspicious. Did you do something to the crew so that you could salvage the ship to bring it back for the money?
Suspicious.
That was one of the...
Canada would never.
Well, the courts investigated it for 3 months.
And they said Canada would never.
But they couldn't find any evidence.
As I said, Canada would never.
They're like... yeah, I can't find any evidence of this. But They were supposed to get $46,000. That was a maximum payout. But they only got a sixth of it because the courts are like, you're still sketchy.
So they literally investigated it, said, no, you can't find any proof that you're sketchy, but you're sketchy. So
yeah, so they only gave them a sixth of it.
They only have like $8,000 or something like that. I don't know. I can't do mental math.
What is it, 46,000 divided by 6? Like 7.
I was close.
Because 42, 6 times 7 is 42.
Yeah, so I was close.
Something like that. Anyway, so there are theories about what happened to the Mary Celeste and its crew and captain.
Briggs.
So.
Whose name I will never forget.
Briggs. Captain Briggs.
That was a horrible accent.
Sorry. It's okay. I was doing what I could.
You did.
Anyway, so Anne McGregor has a theory. She's a documentarian, and she did a lot of research on this.
Is it like Ewan McGregor, like the actor?
It's not spelled the same way.
I was like, how come he has eggs in this basket, but different person? Okay.
I was going to say something. Never mind.
Okay.
So the last log of the Mary Celeste showed that the ship was within 6 miles of the Azores island of Santa Maria.
Okay.
Do you know where that is?
No, Meara, I don't know where it is.
Do you want to know? Because I looked that up too.
Sure, tell me.
So the Azores Island is one of the autonomous regions of Portugal and is an archipelago consisting of 9 volcanic islands in the North Atlantic Ocean. Do you know what an archipelago is?
I'm going to kill you.
It's an island chain.
Okay.
I knew that because of Rudolph's Shiny New Year. And they talk about archipelagos.
I repeat for the second time.
I have the
I'm
best
going
references.
to kill you.
The best references. So anyway, so it was kind of floating around west of Lisbon, northwest of Morocco, and southeast of Newfoundland, Canada.
Excuse me?
That's what it says.
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because Newfoundland, Canada is nowhere near Morocco?
No, but like it was like out in the middle there. That's what it's not saying it's close. It's just saying like according to. Look it up.
I think that's weird, but okay. I know where Lisbon is, and I know where Morocco is, and I know where Newfoundland is,
It's
and
in the
I
North
don't
Atlantic
understand.
Ocean. The North Atlantic Ocean.
I still can't figure that. I can't pinpoint that on a map. That confuses me.
So, it was in the Azores Island in Santa Maria, and Santa Maria is in the eastern and most southern group of the Azores archipelago. Just to give you a visual, but apparently it's not a good enough visual.
Okay, but do you not see what I'm saying, though?
I'm not good at geography.
Okay, Morocco is in northern Africa.
Okay.
Okay, and Portugal is in Europe, and like Portugal is right at the tip of like Europe. You know what I mean? It's by Spain,
which is like
and then
the Atlantic Ocean's right there, bro.
And then the south of that, directly south of that, is a sea, and then Morocco. Newfoundland is in Canada, on the other side of the ocean, so I cannot understand this positioning at all.
It's like in the middle of the ocean. It's an island.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so anyway, the ship was found 400 miles away from where it needed to be, which is like weird. But they're like, you know what? Without a captain and crew, then it very well could have just floated away.
It was just floating.
Just floating out there.
Just floating across the sea.
So McGregor believes that the most likely scenario was that they were off course and the crew sought the safe haven of Santa Maria. So they believe that the chronometer was broken, and they figured that out. And Briggs is like, oh, I see Santa Maria. I see land. Let's just take the lifeboat, get off, go to Santa Maria, and then just leave the ship. Because they're like, we're lost.
But why would they not just put the ship in the direction of Santa Maria? Why did they have to go into the rowboat?
Because they didn't have, like, their chronometer and stuff was all fucked up.
I know, but if they could see land, then they didn't need the fancy compass.
I know. But what I know, it's weird. It's all weird. And also, like, if that were true, where did they go? Why did no one ever hear from them again?
Also true.
So, sorry, McGregor, but I don't think that is a good idea.
There's a lot of holes in that theory.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good theory. But she also found that there was bad weather the night before. So they think that maybe the bad weather could have caused the pump inside to break and then water start filling. They're like, oh, maybe we're going to sink. So then they left.
Right.
So that kind of goes along with it. You said that
there was water, but you didn't say there was that much water.
Exactly.
I just don't like her theories.
I wasn't a fan either.
I'm not there for the theories right now.
But she did say that the Mary Celeste was also carrying coal before the voyage with the alcohol.
Right.
So she's like, that could have, caused a lot of stress on the boat and, made it a little more porous. You like my word? But anyway.
Of course, yes, of course.
So then there's the lifeboat theory.
The lifeboat theory.
They could have gotten onto the lifeboat and sailed ashore. But then they're like, the ropes and stuff were missing too. And it was cut. So but where did they end up? Why did no one hear from them?
Unless a shark attacked their lifeboat.
The Meg.
Okay,
I'm obsessed with the Meg. You know that.
Or just like a normal shark. I don't know.
The Meg.
Or like a sea turtle.
A sea turtle just
bit a hole in the
carried them
lifeboat and then it sunk and then they all died.
I like it.
Put me on there with the theories.
With the sea turtle.
Yeah, it was a sea turtle.
Some other theories. Pirates.
Oh, I love a pirate theory.
And they said it could have been North African pirates. But if that was the case, then you'd think they would have looted the ship, and they didn't.
And also, just to call back, North African pirates would be nowhere near Newfoundland, which further causes me confusion about the location.
Listen, it's on the edge of Canada. It's like Canada is up, and then Africa, and then Europe. It's in the middle.
Wow, I am loving the descriptive hand motions that you're just making in order to show me where Canada is and where Africa is.
I'm gonna look this shit up after, and you're gonna be like, man, I was wrong again.
Okay, first of all, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm saying I don't understand that description in comparing any location to Morocco.
This is just what I found
Lisbon.
From Wikipedia.
Did somebody edit it and just make shit up?
I didn't take the time to look that far into it because I was like, you know what? I trust you. Why would you make shit up about geography? What are they going to get from that?
Okay.
I'm just going to throw
You literally wrote Rudolph's Shiny New Year on your notes.
Yes, because that's what helps me remember how to say it. Archipelago.
Okay, I'm reading your notes. I am understanding more what they mean by that location. They're just using it as like...
So you have to read it and not listen to me?
No, I just feel like that's still a weird way of describing it. So it's west of Lisbon. Well, of course, if it's west of Lisbon, it's northwest of Morocco because fucking Lisbon is north of Morocco. So why wouldn't you just say northwest of Morocco to begin with?
You're the one who's questioning it.
I'm questioning Wikipedia.
Okay, get on there. Look at it. Tell them stop.
Okay,
you're stupid. Some people, let's go back to the theories,
yes,
okay?
Pirates. Wait.
Well, yeah, but then they're like, that doesn't hold up because pirates loot shit, you know?
Right, yes, no pirates.
And like, if they put up a fight,
there would be
like blood and stuff.
And we already determined that was probably
not true.
true.
So then some people are like, oh, what if Briggs and his family faked their death, killed the crew to get the money from the salvage? So there was like a conspiracy going, like a co-conspirator in on it.
I'm with you.
Isn't that
That
crazy?
seems like a lot of work.
It does, and like I feel like Briggs is just a good guy. I don't know. I got a good vibe from him.
Do you remember earlier when he said, I will never abandon ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't feel like he would do that. He would not co-conspirator with anybody to get
conspire.
I liked mine better. To get money because he was getting money from the voyage anyways.
Yeah, right.
What? Like, why go to all the work of being like, no, let me just disappear.
And they didn't even get the full amount anyway from salvaging it, right? They only got a sixth of it.
Right, $7,500.
Split between the people, too. All the crew that helped. So I'm like, that's not much money. I mean, back in the 1800s it was, right?
I mean, yeah, for sure. But still.
So, and then some people are like, what if there was a sea monster?
I love a sea monster.
Like a giant squid or
a kraken.
The Kraken.
Or the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Or a giant shark.
Like
or
the Meg.
No, I'm out. I ran out. No, that's all I have. Okay, yes, continue. I can't think of any more sea monsters.
I'm like trying to think of other sea monsters, but I can't.
Like a siren.
A siren.
Or a mermaid.
Yeah, but it's definitely Ariel.
Or a penguin.
A penguin. Those penguins. Are they like the penguin from Batman?
Batman reference.
Then some people are like, what about alien abduction? Because they're like, this is too perfect.
We're always blaming aliens.
I know.
Poor aliens. They're not doing anything wrong.
They're just vibing.
They're just vibing in the sky on their own planets that probably have no global warming or political conflict, or they probably don't have capitalism, and they're just getting blamed for everything.
They are.
They can abduct me and take me to their planet. I don't like capitalism.
But what if they probe you? That would be weird.
Small price to pay for the loss of capitalism, Meara.
I will trade you.
I will gladly...
Take me to your planet, and I will allow you to probe me.
Yeah, quote me on that, aliens.
She said it here first, ladies and gentlemen. She
me...
will allow herself to be probed.
Okay, but you forgot the most important part for the loss of capitalism. They're not allowed to probe me if they have capitalism on their planet.
You're like, no.
But I'm sure that they don't, because only humans would come up with capitalism.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, so yes, aliens, please continue.
So then some people are like, oh my God, what if the captain went crazy and did like a murder-suicide thing? I'm going to kill everybody on the ship and then kill myself.
Okay, we already talked that Briggs would like not do that, though.
And also, blood. Like, how would he kill him without,
And then,
and
where
I
are the
feel like
bodies?
they would fight, right. And I feel like they would fight back.
And where are the bodies? Unless he literally killed them all, dropped them overboard, and then like weighed himself down and jumped up and drowned himself. But there would still be blood.
So then, another theory is like a natural disaster, which I think could hold up.
Like those weird things.
Water spouts. Is that what you're going to say?
No, I wasn't going to say
I thought you were going to be really
Water
smart.
spouts are like the tornadoes of water, right?
And somebody like drew a cool picture. I'll post it on our Instagram.
You mean you'll send it to me and I'll post it on the Instagram?
Exactly.
Yeah. I was going to say like a whirlpool is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Little sucky water.
But it says
opposite of a water spout.
They could have fallen in a water spout, which could have caused the water logging and some of the superficial damage that made the crew believe they were in danger, so they got into lifeboat, and the sea took them, which is valid.
I just feel like, I don't know. I think they were abducted by aliens.
So then here is the best, one of the best theories. Possible alcohol explosion.
How is that the best theory?
I don't know.
Wouldn't there be like
I love anything with explosions.
I know, but like wouldn't there be so much evidence of an explosion?
Right. But it said possibly turbulence or porous barrels. Oh, I said that earlier. Caused the industrial alcohol to start putting off noxious fumes, and the captain felt like the ship would blow up. Right?
Oh, so it didn't explode.
Right,
he
it didn't
thought
explode,
it would explode.
But yeah, they thought that it could have exploded. So he's like, oh shit. We need to get out of here. I need to save my crew.
Can I just say something
that
might be dumb?
Okay.
You're not allowed to judge me. I'm not a scientist.
Well, you just said you'd be probed by aliens, so...
Okay, that was the least dumb thing I've said today.
Okay, let's go.
That was valid and accurate. Okay, so you know how you said there was coal on it before?
Yeah.
And now there's, like, really toxic alcohol?
Yeah.
Could those two things, like, mix in a way that could, like, do things?
Listen, I was not a chemist.
I know, me neither.
I don't know.
But you know what I mean? Like, if there's, like, remnants of that there, and then there's, like, aggressive alcohol, I just feel like those two things are both kind of, they're sort of aggressive, and I feel like a combination of those things could be kind of toxic.
Good.
And, like, let off fumes like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like it could cause an explosion, too, but I don't know because I'm not a scientist.
Well, because, I don't know, I'm thinking now, like, about the denatured alcohol, and it says, like, you can use them for, like, camping stoves.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
coal and the stuff you use for camping stoves,
and,
that
like,
combined,
an enclosed space.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I didn't think of that, but yeah. So, that was the Mary Celeste.
Okay,
They still don't know what happened.
So, what do you think happened? What's your favorite theory?
I kind of like the noxious fumes theory. That they're like, oh, God, we're going to blow up.
All of my problems with those theories are just, where did they go then? You just think they went on the lifeboat and then the lifeboat sank?
Yeah, like they got swept away or something. Yeah, the sea turtles took them down.
Okay.
There's a group of sea turtles.
You know, they're wild as a group. It's dangerous.
It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sea turtles.
Okay, so I was going a different way with that
Leonardo,
reference.
Michelangelo.
I was thinking about Finding Nemo and the transatlantic current or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Yeah. It's like they came up and they just flipped a lifeboat and went on their merry way.
Yeah.
That's not on that current at all, I don't think. But
no, that's in Australia.
Yeah. No, it's to Australia.
Well, that's like the Pacific Ocean, right?
I know, that's why I said...
Or no. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we're doing great.
So, yeah, we're great at geography.
Okay, no, I already proved I was great at geography. Thank you. Okay, so you think it was the noxious fumes.
I do like the theory of the water spouts, though.
Yeah.
Because that could be scary.
Basically, every theory involves them having some kind of something that happened and then getting on the lifeboat and the lifeboat sank. Yeah. Unless they just, like, went somewhere and they were like, you know what, this is a great time to just be like, who am I? Oh, my name is Joe.
Joe.
No, I've never been a sea captain. I'm a carpenter now. And he just, like, start over somewhere.
It's like Dexter.
Yeah. Did you watch the new season of Dexter?
No, not yet.
I've watched most of it. It's pretty good.
I need to watch it. I love that show.
It's pretty good. They're doing a good job. You know how, like, they do reboots and sometimes it's like the energy's not there?
I can't imagine it being worse than that final season.
Oh, no. It's pretty good.
Because that final season was trash.
The only problem I have with it is he's hallucinating Deb, and I thought she was super annoying. Yeah. And she's even more annoying as a hallucination. Ugh. Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah, she was annoying. I felt really bad, though, when she died.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
Spoiler. I don't know if you've watched Dexter.
Okay, first of all, hot take, totally off topic. I hate it when people are like, oh my god, you spoiled it for me, and it was like 10 years ago. No, hot take, it's not a spoiler if it came out...
You had your chance.
If it came out more than 1 year ago, you are not allowed to call spoilers on that shit. It is your fault for being behind. I see that all the time. I'm like... Anyways, off topic.
No, it's fine.
But technically we finished the first ship, so...
We did.
We were due for a little bit of a ramble.
So, we're going into the SS Ourang Medan.
You pronounced that better the first time.
That's what it's called.
I just felt like you had a really good flow the first time.
Ourang Medan.
Okay, if you're gonna...
You like that better? Ourang Medan.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop.
I even wrote it out. Ourang Medan.
Ourang Medan. The SS Ourang Medan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the name means man of Medan in Malaysian. So usually ships have feminine names, but this one was masculine. And they are automatically like, that's why all this crazy shit happened on it, because it was named after a man and not a woman.
You know what? I also like to blame things on men.
Don't we all?
That's it. It's just, that's all I have to say.
Don't we all? So, anyway, it was a cargo ship. Another cargo ship, right?
Okay.
And it was passing through the Strait of Malacca in 1947 or 48. They cannot determine which it was. Like, they're not completely sure because there's not a lot of information out there about it, which is really mysterious.
Yeah, that's weird because it's like not that long ago. I mean, it's, you know,
right?
A chunk, but it's not like there's more information about the 1800s,
right?
Than that one.
But we'll get there.
Oh, okay.
So, the Strait of Malacca connects the Pacific Ocean to the east with the Indian Ocean to the west. I'm nervous about telling you the exact location because you're going to be like, that ain't right.
I'm sorry that I understand geography.
Wikipedia is stupid. Wrong.
I'm sorry that was a really dumb way of describing it, Wikipedia.
But the strait is located between Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore.
Okay, that tracks.
Geography queen over here. Okay.
Sorry, I got 100% on all of my geography quizzes.
Not me.
I love memorizing maps.
I don't like maps.
Oh my god, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was one of those ones that make Americans look really stupid, because they are. I mean, we are most of the time. And it's like, oh, find Ukraine on a map. And people don't know where it is.
That's weird. I do.
It's not that hard.
I at least know that. I at least know the big countries.
Okay, that's rude to small countries.
Well, those lines get really weird.
So you think that if I showed you a map, you would know where Ukraine was?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure.
Oh my god, I'm going to look it up.
So anyway.
Okay. I have a map of Europe.
Oh, I don't like quizzes.
Where's Ukraine?
Where's Russia? Right here.
Yeah.
Isn't that it right there?
Yes.
See, I fucking knew it.
Where's Ukraine?
He just saw me do it.
No, he didn't. Good job.
See, we're smart.
Okay. Good job, everybody. So silly.
So, back to the Ourang Medan.
Ourang Medan, yes. The SS Ourang
It's kind of
Medan.
really fun to say.
It is fun.
Ourang Medan.
Okay, I get it.
So this ship had 23 crew members.
I just feel like that's also not a lot.
I mean, it isn't the Black Pearl, but...
Okay, I've done a lot of pirate ship research, and there can be a lot of people on a ship.
Depends on how big. I mean, this is a cargo ship, though, so...
Yeah, I guess. Yes, that's true.
So, a strange distress call came through to the ships also traveling through the strait.
A strange distress call?
Yeah.
A strange distress call.
Yeah, and
why was it strange?
You want to hear what it said?
I do want to hear what it said.
It said, "We float. All officers, including captain, are dead, lying in chart room and bridge, possibly whole crew dead." Then there was an indecipherable Morse code, and then a final 2 words, "I die."
Well, damn.
Yeah. Super intense.
So
then...
I'm ready for theories already.
2 American ships and monitoring station in the UK and the Netherlands were able to figure out the source of the broadcast, and they came to check it out. So, some believe that the SS Ourang Medan was a Dutch ship that was commandeered by Indonesian pirates who carried illegal cargo, thus not having any documentation of the ship existing.
Well, we're always blaming pirates.
So they were basically trying to cover their asses.
Okay.
That's the theory. But anyway, so the American ship that came to see what was going on was called the Silver Star, and they were the first to respond. They changed their course to go help the ship, and hours later they found it just bobbing out in the water.
Just bobbing.
Yep. Like a dinghy. That's such a funny word.
My brain went somewhere else with bobbing. And then I'm not going to say it.
Dinghy?
No.
I'm not catching what you're throwing at me.
I was reading fan fiction earlier. I'm sorry. My mind is in the gutter.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Anyway.
Continue on.
I don't feel like bobbing is a...
Oh, you can't think of anything that has to do with bobbing?
I mean, I could, but it's just a weird way to put it.
It was literally in the fan fiction I was reading. I'm really sorry. It was.
Okay. Is it a good fan fiction?
It was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
It was by the same person who wrote the ones that my friend got me in book form. Sorry. Okay. I love those. Sorry.
What are they bobbing for, dicks?
Baby, you're thinking about... Okay.
Anyway.
You're on the right track. Anyways, go on.
Bobbing for dinghies.
Okay, please just continue. Please.
Anyway.
Please just continue.
So they called out to the ship to see if anybody would answer, and nobody answered.
They're like, hello.
So they're like, this is really weird. So they went to get on the ship. The deck was full of dead bodies.
Oh, look. The bodies didn't disappear. They're there.
Nope, they're there.
Okay.
But they're all dead.
Okay.
With a look of horror on all of their faces.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like they were, like, startled to death?
As if they were literally scared to death.
I'm intrigued.
With their eyes wide open and their mouths wide open. Just paralyzed in fear. There was also... This is really sad.
What?
There was a dog on board.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm like, I don't care about the people dying. I care about the dog.
Was the dog dead?
The dog was dead and had the same paralyzed fear on his face.
No, I don't like it when dogs are scared.
I know. It's so sad. So...
Do you know the dog's name?
It didn't say. No. We'll just call him...
I'm going to call him Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah.
So the captain was found dead on the ship's bridge, and the bodies of the officers were scattered around the wheelhouse. The communication officer was found with his fingers still touching the telegraph.
Ooh.
From the message that he sent.
I die.
Isn't that scary? And in the boiler room, there were more dead bodies, and they looked like they were in agony.
Ooh.
Creepy. Very creepy.
I don't like it.
They found no evidence of foul play, and the ship wasn't damaged at all. But...
Not even a little bit?
But...
Okay, but...
Before the Americans had a chance to hook up the tow line to pull the ship along with them...
See, everyone's towing ships.
Smoke began coming out of the SS Ourang Medan, and then a huge eruption occurred.
It exploded?
Yes. 3 times. It, like...
Okay, you only did it once.
Okay, you want me to...
Thank you.
Was that pretty good?
Now I can visualize it.
But the explosions were so large that it lifted the ship right out of the ocean and sank very quickly beneath the sea, and it just disappeared.
Okay. Go with me on this. So,
Okay.
if they had hooked up the ship to their ship, and
Yeah.
then the ship sank, would it pull the other ship down with it? Or would the lines just, like,
I would
burn away?
assume that the line, like the tow line, would obviously disintegrate
Okay,
too.
but imagine if it didn't.
But I feel like they could have
pulled down with it. Oh,
That would be weird.
that'd be wild.
That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, theories. Here they come.
I'm ready.
You
I'm ready?
ready?
I'm ready.
So, number 1, which I think is probably the most legit, is hazardous materials. Kind of like the Mary Celeste.
I think that's kind of boring, and I want...
If the SS Ourang Medan was smuggling chemicals like what they thought, potassium cyanide and nitroglycerin, and if these chemicals came in contact with the ocean water, this could have produced toxic gases that ended up killing the crew.
I don't think that would explain why they
The
look...
faces,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. The faces.
Because, like, I would assume they would suffocate. So would you make that face if you're
no,
suffocating?
you wouldn't. And
you would just fall asleep, right?
Sometimes, like, carbon monoxide,
Right.
you don't even
don't
notice
even know.
it, and you just drift asleep. You don't make, like, terrified faces.
Right. It's weird.
So I don't know how I feel about that one.
So then, here you go. Here's another one. A UFO landing and attacking the crew.
Take me now, aliens.
But that could explain, they're like, oh shit, what is this? And they're like, these aliens, I've never seen something like this before, and they're like scared to death.
And then the aliens were like, fuck. We
And then,
needed
like-
to come in a little bit less aggressive. We just scared them all. Now we can't
And
probe
then, like,
them.
Mars attacks. Gah, 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 gah.
We can't probe them now. They're dead. Move on to the next one. I heard there's somebody in Ohio who wants to be probed. Let's head over that way.
Morgan Roberts.
Wow, don't dox me like that.
Ghost pirates raiding the ship, possibly.
Ghost pirates.
That's what people are like. It could have
So,
been ghost pirates.
Like ghosts.
yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering why they're dead pirates now.
I don't know. Well, because there's no sign of anything like that. And they're like, that would cause like legitimate fear. Like, oh shit, we can't even face off against these dudes because they're dead already.
Haven't you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl? You just need to put the coin back into the treasure chest and then you can kill them all.
But there's nothing about a coin here, so I don't
You're
think
right.
that's valid.
You're right. I'm sorry.
And then yet another mythical sea creature.
Penguins.
Penguins. It has to be.
Okay, which one?
A very large penguin.
No, really. What one?
What do you mean?
You said sea creature. I made the penguin joke.
It just says a mythical
it
sea
doesn't
creature.
even say what one?
No, they're just like, that could have been it.
Okay, fine.
It's
Probably
mythical,
a kraken.
So probably. Those things are wild.
Oh, they're wild.
But also, they said that there's no wounds on the body or anything. So it's just like they're paralyzed and
also,
and
I feel like a sea creature would, like, take them into the water. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, a sea creature makes more sense to me when there's, like, nobody on board because it, like, took their bodies because it ate them or something. You know what I mean? Or dragged them down. Not, like, it came up and it, like, slithered its little tentacles on board and it was like, hello, I'm a kraken. And then they died of fright. And it was like, my work here is done. And
Isn't
then it,
that
like,
one of those,
descends back into the sea, like...
In
what?
Hotel Transylvania, where they play the song,
I've never seen that movie.
it's the third one.
There's 3?
There's like 4 now, I think.
Okay, I've never seen any of them.
They're actually really good.
I believe you.
You know, I love animation.
I know you were going to be one of those characters for Halloween.
Yeah. And
You were.
I kind of was.
Kind of. Sort of.
Anyway, so the first official account of the Ourang Medan was documented not until May of 52. This is weird.
That's weird.
Right? So they're like, did it actually exist at all? Or is this just like a tale that people tell? But the account was from minutes of the Merchant Ship Council issued by the U.S. Coast Guard. And within that, there's a quote saying how they found the ship. And it says, their frozen faces were upturned to the sun, staring as if in fear. The mouths were gaping open and the eyes staring. That's so eerie.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
Can you imagine? That is crazy. Just like not even expecting that, getting on there and seeing that.
Just
creepy.
Not for me.
So
kind of
also
lends to the alien theory, in my opinion.
There you go.
They were like, "Fuck, we were too aggressive."
So an official record of the Ourang Medan never existed. There was like no legit record of it.
So it literally might not have even ever happened?
Maybe not. The Silver Star was a real ship, which is the one that saved them, right?
Right.
Wow. Well, not really. They had the best of intentions.
They said, I know it said I die and everything, but I think there's people here to be saved. At least the dog.
But there was no record of them ever rescuing the Ourang Medan.
That's weird.
So there's a historian. His name is Roy Bainton.
Okay,
he did a lot of research and could not find any mention of it in any shipping ledger, or there's a legit thing called Dictionary of Disasters at Sea from 1824 to 1962.
Okay.
I looked it up because I was very curious.
She was very curious.
And I found a PDF of it online, and there was 778 pages worth.
Damn.
But like it was literally like lists of ships, where they were going, what year, and like what happened to them. Pretty cool.
And it wasn't on there.
And it wasn't on there. And then there was a German pamphlet called Death Ship in the South Sea, written by Otto Mielke in 1954. This pamphlet had a lot of information about the Ourang Medan, and they believe it came from a crew member of the Silver Star. So they think it was like, you know, first-hand account. Like, this is what happened. This is what I saw.
Primary source.
Yeah. Whoops. I just hit my glasses with my microphone. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Okay. But yeah, so the Death Ship in the South Sea pamphlet also suggested that the Ourang Medan was filled with deadly and illegal substances. So, maybe.
Maybe.
But this is Bainton's theory. He believes that it's possible because of how illegal all these chemicals were. The U.S. government may have wanted to erase the records of the ship existing. Because he thinks that...
So typical. So typical.
Government conspiracy. So.
Not even a conspiracy, just fuck the government.
Don't kill us.
America. I love you, Obama.
Please come back. Anyway,
Michelle for president. 2024.
Yeah. So, I thought it was that's kind of all the theories that they came up with. There wasn't anything really good because there wasn't a lot of information on it. But I thought it was interesting because a lot of people kind of used that because it's so intriguing in their like storytelling. A retelling of the SS Ourang Medan for the video gamers out there. In 2019, Namco Entertainment released a video game called Man of Medan.
Okay.
And this reignited people's interest and kind of had people theorizing even more. So it kind of came back into popularity.
You said that really weird.
I know. I don't know why I said it like that.
Popularity.
But the video game was part of the Dark Pictures anthology, it being the first of 8 planned installments. So this game is described as a third-person
I love a third person.
I know you do. That's why I included that. I was like, Morgan loves a third person. But it's described as a third-person interactive drama survival horror video game.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to hear the plot line?
Oh, yeah, I want to hear the plot line.
Taking place in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean near French Polynesia, Man of Medan focuses on 4 college students and the captain of the boat, Duke of Milan, who embark on a diving trip in pursuit of the remains of a World War II era plane. After a hostile encounter with a group of pirates, the 5 protagonists are forced by the pirates to sail the seas and search for something called the Manchurian Gold, subsequently coming across what seems to be a ghost ship, where they encounter visions of phantom creatures.
Ooh.
It looks creepy. I looked up pictures, and it looks really creepy.
I love it.
And that's why I wanted to include it, because I thought you'd appreciate it.
I do appreciate it.
And one of the main characters is voiced by Shawn Ashmore, who is known for his portrayal of Bobby Drake, a.k.a. the Iceman in the X-Men franchise. And he has the twin, Aaron Ashmore, who played Jimmy Olsen in Smallville.
I don't know if you took in my blank expression throughout all that, but I've never seen X-Men.
What?
Oh, I remember him from Smallville. I was going to say I've seen Smallville, but I'm blanking on who he is.
That's his twin brother.
But I do remember him from Smallville.
Yeah, his twin brother is the guy from Smallville.
Okay, I know that him from Smallville. I remember Smallville back in the day. It was
Jimmy.
Excellent.
He was the one that was with Chloe.
Yes. I don't know if I ever finished Smallville, actually, but I watched a good chunk of it.
I really liked it.
I mean, Tom Welling's acting was not great.
No.
But he's very pretty.
He is very pretty.
And I think his acting...
That jawline.
His hair. And his eyes.
Dreamy.
Very dreamy. Good.
I had a
good Superman selection, yes.
I loved Lex Luthor, though.
Oh my God. Whoever was that actor, that was not proper English. Whoever... I don't even know how to say that sentence. I don't know who played Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Michael Rosenbaum.
You knew that answer so fast. You still have a poster of him in your room?
No, but I loved him.
No, he was really, really good. And so was Lana.
She annoyed the fuck out of me.
Kristen Kirk.
I hated her.
Beautiful. You know that Chloe and that actress and what happened with her, right?
Crazy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah, conspiracy shit.
That was
not even conspiracy.
That was
she like
fact.
legit.
She was in a cult. She was it was a sex cult.
Yeah.
And she was like recruiting people.
It's weird.
And she's in jail now, I think.
She is. Oh, Chloe. I wonder what Jimmy thinks of her now.
Oh, Allison something. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
Hold on. Allison Mack.
Allison Mack, that's it, yeah.
I knew her name was Allison.
Yeah. Siri was so stupid.
Siri, I asked about one person and you gave me the whole cast list.
Not the one we wanted.
She was on there, but he
like,
stopped speaking by then.
She was one of the main characters.
Yeah, I would consider her to be, yes. Like, higher up than Lois. I think it's weird that Lois was higher.
Yeah, Erica was on
because obviously she came into it, but she was not in the beginning of the series at all.
I love how we just started talking about Smallville.
Sorry, now I kind of want to watch Smallville. I don't know what streaming, I don't know what streaming platform it's on, but I'm gonna have to look into it.
I feel like it might be Netflix. I feel like it goes on Netflix and then it disappears.
I watched that in middle school, and I think that was also when I watched Supernatural. I don't know, or maybe that was when Vampire Diaries started. No, that started later.
Vampire Diaries started later, because I just
remember watching Smallville in 7th grade and talking about it at lunch. But there was something else too. Maybe it was Gossip Girl. I don't know.
Nah, Gossip Girl was older.
I don't know.
Chuck Bass. Oh god.
Chuck Bass is a predator.
I love Chuck Bass.
I do too. But it doesn't change the fact that they decided to give a sexual predator a redemption arc. A little weird.
I loved him.
He turned it around, but they could have just not done that to begin with.
Yeah.
Could have just made him an asshole and not the way that he was.
I had the biggest crush on Ed Westwick.
Ed Westwick, I love that man.
Me too.
He is so handsome.
But he's like not in anything anymore.
I swear he was in something.
He was in some show where he played a creep. But then it didn't do well and it canceled.
Oh.
With you wouldn't know. One of the Bravermans from Parenthood.
Yeah, I think I saw.
Wait,
was that the one where he was a serial killer in Las Vegas or Los Angeles or something in like the 80s? Yeah, that didn't even. Not only did that not do well, it didn't even.
I think
they
it had,
didn't
like,
even
2
release
episodes.
all the episodes they had.
No, I know.
They had like at least the first half of the season done, and they stopped even airing it after 2 episodes
and
or
I
something.
was fully gonna commit to it because I love him.
Oh, same. Yeah. I was like, I'm ready for this show, and they said, no, we're not even trying. I said, okay, it's like that, all right.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
He was also in the Romeo and Juliet. He played, not Romeo. He played the one that dies.
His name was on the tip of my tongue. Mercutio.
Mercutio.
I feel like there's a better way to pronounce it.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Romeo.
Okay, this is off. No, we need to rein this in.
That's all I have.
We went from
Ghost ships to
Romeo and Juliet. In like
Ghost
2
ships
minutes.
to Ed Westwick.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that tangent happened, but it's over and done with.
It's over and done with. That's all I got on my ghost ships.
Okay, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I love
it was different.
Ocean things.
See, that ocean stuff scares me.
Yeah, I have a couple things on my list that are ocean related.
Yeah.
The ship that I have on my list was not one of those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I probably still will like wait a little bit so that we don't have it like too close together.
Yeah.
But there's something on my list and it was not one of those. So you can just start wondering about what that is.
Stay tuned.
I was talking to you, but yes, also everybody else. You can find out if I decide to do it.
Yeah.
I'm very indecisive, so it's unclear if I ever will.
Who knows?
Not me. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for listening. Please follow us on our social medias. Meara is going to spell the word Mysteriosities now.
Are you ready? MYSTERIOCITIES.
Yeah, that's what it is on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter. So yeah, you don't even need to guess how to spell it because, you got it right here. No excuses. No excuses.
No excuses. But then again, if you're already listening to us, you have succeeded. Congratulations!
Unless you are like me and you just type random letters and hope that autocorrect
do you remember
saves you in the end, because that's what I do.
Do you remember those pop-ups you used to get, like, congratulations, you've won? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Or the little smiley faces would come up.
I've had enough.
She's cutting me off.
Just that tangent, we're not going down pop-up ad tangents right now.
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome to everybody for cutting that off.
I'm the best at references.
Anyways, that's not a reference. That's just completely irrelevant.
I thought you were going to say, that's a wrap.
Anyways, that's a wrap.
And we are
Mysteriosities.